Eighth race field picks up speed. Here they come. They're off and pacing, leaving out of there Zeb's Crafty. Outside of him travels Lotto Max. Closer to the inside, there's Magical Ian, and up on the far outside, Wild Dog Holiday charging. Taken back goes Brightside Maceo, who tucks over from in fifth. Just ahead of Broodon, who's sixth away. McWicked Time is backed up into seventh. Smoking Hot Dude is eighth in at the rail, and a trail early is Southwind Circuit from ninth. To the quarter, Zeb's Crafty on top in 27 and a fifth. Lotto Max tracks along second. Then Wild Dog Holiday third. Gap of two back to Magical Ian from in fourth. Fifth inside to Brightside Maceo, tracked by Broodon sixth. McWicked Time continues seventh. Smokin' Hot Dude is eighth in at the rail. Two more to trailer Southwind Circuit. Field nears the midway point. And still up front, Zeb's Crafty, leading just over a length. Pocket sitter Lotto Max. Long shot Wild Dog Holiday continues third to a 56-2 opening half into the final turn. Zeb's Crafty leads the way. Right there, Lotto Max second. Wild Dog Holiday third. First up fourth drives Brightside Maceo. Picking up the cover, Broodon into fifth now. Sixth inside to Magical Ian. Seventh overland is McWicked Time. Final two are Smokin' Hot Dude, and Southwind Circuit continues to trail. 3/4 of a mile put up by Zeb's Crafty. Lotto Max with a pocket pop. 3/4 in 124 and 3, spinning home. Zeb's Crafty under attack. Lotto Max lets him have it. Lotto Max strikes the front now. Backing away is Zeb's Crafty. Third down the center comes Wild Dog Holiday with Brightside Maceo, and way out wide Broodon. Broodon is storming onto the scene late, and it's Broodon to pick up the pieces. A Harvest Series sweep. Broodon got there in 152 and 4. Under attack. Lotto Max lets him have it. Lotto Max strikes the front now. Backing away is Zeb's Crafty. Third down the center comes Wild Dog Holiday with Brightside Maceo, and way out wide Broodon. Broodon is storming onto the scene late, and it's Broodon to pick up the pieces. A Harvest Series sweep. Broodon got there in 152 and 4. Carmen Osiello and winning driver James McDonald. It's been quite a month of November for Broodon. He was 0 for 16 to start the season. He's now won 3 consecutive races, preliminary legs, and now the final of this Harvest Series. Broodon capturing tonight's 8th.
Standing in the winner's circle with the winning trainer of the Harvest Series final for Ontario sired 3-year-old Pacing Colts. This is Carmen Osiello, and the horse's name, Broodon. Okay, Carmen, first off, I got to ask you there. Obviously, in the last, say, 3 or 4 starts, the form has been really starting to change. Any 411 on the reason why?
I think a lot of it is you're just starting to get it. You know, you get those horses that are really green, and you can tell they have ability, but, you know, they just haven't been able to show it to you. All of a sudden, the last 4 starts, I'd say, he's just starting to learn and get it, and you know, he's really starting to pay off.
I was going to ask you now tonight, like you must have been real happy with the way he was coming into this final, but this way that he raced tonight, that's like a new weapon to the arsenal. You must have been really ecstatic with the way he raced tonight.
Really happy. I just said to the guys here a month ago he would have finished 4th in that with that same trip. You know, he just gets to the top of the lane, kind of pin his ears, and just be happy to pace with them. He's actually learning now that, hey, this is kind of fun going by these horses, and you know, maybe I'll get a little more spoiled if I, you know, pass these horses and win this race. So that's a lot of it, really.
Where does Broodon go next?
We're going to pay him into the valedictory and the snowshoe. He fits all of those, so you know, it's kind of a blessing in disguise. The boys paid decent money for him, and we had high hopes for him, and it just didn't work out. And proved that, you know, we give him a little bit more time to mature. It's paid off, and now he has no money made, so he gets to fit, you know, the other series in the wintertime and hopefully make back what they've lost so far. So
now, normally, like when I was doing a lot of driving here before, you ran mostly race horses and a lot of claimers. You were very, very big on the claimers. Tell me the difference between how it makes Carmen Auciello feel when he goes out, claims a horse for 40, and wins the next start, as compared to this guy that you obviously knew the talent was there, but you had to wait. He made you wait. What's the kind of the difference of the satisfaction?
I think the difference is, it's a lot more rewarding. It's almost like having a kid that, the first couple years of hockey, he's kind of a bench warmer and he's not, really good. And then all of a sudden, something just clicks and he becomes a first-line center and scoring goals or, starting goalie or something, right? So it's more like that. Whereas with claimers, you know what you got. The next week, you throw them in the box and try to make your money back as quick as you can. This horse is a little different. I didn't have him as a yearling or even early in his 3-year-old year. So he was kind of late to come into my barn. But you know what? That even took a lot of time, the adjustment period for him. And he's just learning. That's all it is.
Fantastic. Congratulations to Carmen Auciello, all the connections of Brudon, winning driver James McDonald as well, and Brudon getting the job done in the Harvest Series Final 2024.
Got my Taylor Swift shirt on here. I got to show everybody.